So guys, Jon Jones, the UFC fighter, has failed another drugs test. Apparently, they're saying that he never failed another drugs test. It was the previous drugs test he failed. There were still traces of what he failed before, the substance he took before. There were still traces of that going into the drugs test he had this year. Now, Jon Jones is labelled as probably one of the greatest UFC fighters. Now, the failed drug test has really put a shadow over, you know, his career, and people questioning what was he doing, was he on gear before? And now this latest news, the UFC world hasn't reacted well to it, especially the fighters. They're saying that he failed it again. But according to Dana White, and there was another guy sitting with Dana White, that he's not failed another drug test. The traces of what he failed before are still in his system. So what they've done is they've moved the fight from Vegas to LA, and to me it seems like a massive cover-up. It seems to me like they're trying to get this fight on, and they don't want this fight not to hold. So they're making it out like he hasn't failed another drugs test. It's just the fact that the previous test he failed, that still traces in there. But that was a long time ago. I'm quite surprised that, you know, there's still traces in his system, because it normally doesn't stay in your system for that long. So it is hard to believe. But, you know, I don't know whether Dana White is trying to cover up, you know, what Jon Jones has done. Because if he has done it, he's probably one of the biggest cheaters. To get caught and then to do it again is disgraceful. Guys, what you got to understand, in combat sport like boxing, UFC, cheating and taking drugs is very, very dangerous, because taking PEDs, you're putting somebody else's life at risk. You're taking steroids. It's already dangerous as it is. You're going in the ring and hitting people in the face, kicking people, and by you taking gear, you're making it even worse. So I don't understand that. You know, it shouldn't even be. It's not a case where you should be banned or fined. You should be put in prison, because it's that dangerous. You're endangering someone's health. You're already going into the ring, right? And it's very dangerous. Then you're taking PEDs on top, which is making things worse. It's disgusting and disgraceful. You know, Jon Jones is somebody that's one of the greatest UFC fighters. People rate him as the greatest UFC fighter. I don't know a lot about UFC. I've seen the guy fight, and the guy's incredible. You know, some of the things he can do, he's incredible. But listen, PEDs don't make you a better fighter. It don't give you better skills. But what it does is, it makes you more powerful. It makes you more stronger. Now, I know Jon Jones is fighting up at heavyweight, where he's not a natural heavyweight. He's fighting guys that are a lot bigger than him, right? So I don't know whether he was taking the PEDs so then he can have that extra power so he can compete with the big boys. Because obviously, I don't think he's a natural heavyweight. I think he competed at light heavyweight. So you know, it does put a question mark over, you know, why he's done it. Is he done it because he's trying to get he's trying to, you know, have the power that the heavyweights had, because he's not as big as them. He's not got the kind of size they've got. But nevertheless, it's disgusting, you know, to be cheating in a sport which is a combat sport where you're hurting people. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful as far as I'm concerned, you know. So I think if you get caught taking drugs, and it's the same with Canelo, you should be banned. You should be banned for a long, long time. Banned for like 4 or 5 years. So then you feel it. You know, your income, the income, you know, what you're making your living out of is stopped because of what you're doing. And only that, if the punishment's not harsh enough, why are people going to stop? Why is Jon Jones going to stop taking drugs when he only got, what, a 6-month ban? What's that going to do? That's not a strict enough punishment. That's not a stern punishment. It doesn't stop anyone from doing it. And that's the issue here. They're too... Because the problem is with combat sport, it's all about making money. And the guys that are, like Canelo, Jon Jones, these are the big money guys in the UFC. They're the big names in UFC. So they know that they're going to get away with it. Because it's all these combat sports is about making money. But it's disgusting and disgraceful that, you know, that he's probably cheated again, and they're moving it from Vegas to LA because LA are allowing it. You know, it just shows that what this is all about. And then it's probably a cover-up by them saying that, you know, he's not, it's the traces of what he failed last time. But yeah, guys, leave your thoughts. It's a black mark on all combat sport when guys failing drugs tests. But leave your thoughts, guys, and guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.